Alright, what's going on everyone, and welcome to another game on my channel. Now, as you can probably see on the screen right now, this is The Crew. I love this game, I honestly have to say. It's a great game, it's a car racing game in the USA. Lots of great stuff about it, and I'm actually thinking about streaming this sometime. But right now I just want to make a video about it. I believe I'm gonna just do a faction mission, a rather long one, and make two parts out of it. Or I can also put it in one, depends. I'll see. And yeah, like I said, I might stream this game sometime. But then I would definitely announce that on my channel before. So, what I wanted to do, first of all, was I sent a few people on faction missions and I would just collect that money quickly. There. So there we go. We can do that again, but I'll do that later. For now, I'm just gonna look for a faction mission, preferably one of those because I can drive them with my favorite car, the McLaren. Not that one, because that's a rally, a raid car faction mission. This is possible, or this one is, I think, the one I wanted to do. So, yeah, I think this one is alright. I'm fine with this one. This is about 1 hour. I believe we can make it a bit quicker. I'll do it with my McLaren. This is my street wagon. I'm gonna upgrade that a bit because I don't actually have a good street wagon yet, which is a bit weird. I'm playing this with an Xbox 360 controller for Microsoft, but I actually have a Driving Force GT wheel, which I cannot use, unfortunately, because the place where I'd put it, that's where my microphone is right now. I'll fix that by the next time and see if I can use the wheel, maybe. But let's just get into this faction mission. I'll just play it alone. I think that's best thing to do. And yeah, have fun, enjoy. I've never played this one before, so it might be a bit interesting, but we will see. I just love the sticker on this. I don't know, I find it really nice. Oh, sorry. Alright, so I don't know which perspective I'm gonna stay in. Probably this one, because it gives me the most control, I find, personally. Oh, car, please. Alright. And yeah, it's my McLaren. I really love how it looks, and wow, that was a great start right there. Alright, this is, I think, my best car. I don't have any car at $12.99 yet because I just didn't. Wow, that guy totally baited me. It was like, yeah, come join me in the abyss down there. Alright, let's get back this first place. You can't really drift with a race car, so I'm not even gonna try. It's not a performance car race. Alright, gaining on the first place. And first. I mean, I would have rammed him, but this is a race, a circuit car. In German, this is actually the correct translation would be a race car. That's what it's in German, and I actually have the menu in German. If I make a stream, then I'm definitely gonna turn it into English, but for now, I didn't do that yet. Yeah. I'm not the best with handling at, like, in curves, as you might be seeing. but it should be okay. I mean, I think we're kind of faster than the others, and I'm not on manual gears because I could theoretically do that, but I think for this long of a race, it's really not worth it. The manual gears are just good for if you wanna, if it's depends on like seconds, which it won't in this race. So we have 35 checkpoints. We're at the second right now. So yeah, 2 minutes. I believe an hour is a good estimate for how long this will take. And let's just drive and win this and get some money, some cash, and some, well, reputation points for our faction. I'm supposed to. That's gonna happen often, very often, friends. I remember I did the no, I actually didn't want to press that. I did the, what's it called? The faction mission that basically makes you go all the way around the map. I'm not sure what it's called in the English version, but it's the one that takes 2.5 hours. In that one, I actually was first place the whole time until I believe the last 10 kilometers. It was a total of a lot of kilometers. Well, sir. And I took a wrong turn. I should have gone left, and I went straight. So basically, I lost because to complete the mission, you would have to be in the top 3 out of 4 people in total. And I turned out to be last because I took that wrong turn. And so basically, it was 2.5 hours wasted completely. Which was, I cried. I didn't really cry, but I cried innerly. It was very sad. It was a sad day. I need to remember to use my nitro, my NOS, which on these long races I just don't really see the point in that because it's like manual gear shifting. It's gonna give you seconds and not minutes. Unless I'm on a like really long straight road, then I guess it's worth it because you can just reach higher really, I can't remember the word for it. The tempo. I believe there's a better word for it, but you know, higher kilometers per hour. Whatever. I just can't think of the word. I don't know what's wrong. But for now, oh damn it, I looked at the map. But for now, it's not really worth using it that much. Like right here, that's I guess good to get ahead of the others, but it's not even that necessary. I remember having driven this road before in a race. I think I might have even driven this race before. I left. There. So I'm still first place, but the others are right behind me. And now it goes straight, and now I can use my NOS. I don't know, should I say nitro or NOS? I don't believe it matters, but I'm just gonna say nitro because that's what it's called in German. Alright, rocking a 380. That's about 220 miles per hour, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't know. Alright, almost at 400 kilometers per hour. That would be then 250. I think 250, yeah. 250 miles per hour. I'm not too, I don't know too much about the American system. Alright, I didn't miss the turn. That's good. I like that. Let's see. They're very far behind. See, in these races, you always get ahead on these long strips that are just straight because apparently the computer's cars have a slower top speed than the player's cars. I don't know why, but like on the curves, computers seem to be a bit faster. In some races, which I really don't understand, the computer drivers can just really quickly drive into these into the curves really quickly, which even on the icy slopes, which if I would do that with my car, I would totally drift and fly out of the street, which I don't really understand. I don't know if that's like if I'm just bad or the computer makes it so that the cars steered by the computer actually are like have a bit better handling of that sort. I don't know, but that's just something that occurred to me. And one other thing that I actually read online, I think, is that if you're first place and the computer, if your enemies, whatever you want to call them, opponents are behind you, then they are a bit better than you. They actually their speed increases. I don't know, so they can catch up to you. And when you're not in first place, when you're behind others, then they are not that good anymore. So you can catch up to them. And when I did that 2.5-hour race, I actually realized that because it seemed like if I took a wrong turn and they got went from first to fourth place, then it was very easy for me to catch back up to them, but then I couldn't really get very far ahead of them just because I was first place. And I'm guessing this game is designed so that it's not that easy to get really far ahead. Although right now the others are far behind. See, I can hardly even see them on the big map. But okay. So you're already at 8 minutes, so a bit less than 1/6 of the amount of the total time, I guess. That makes sense with the checkpoints as well. Yeah, I'm trying to do math here right now. It's the weekend. I turned my brain off. Yeah, that's about 1/6. Bit less. But yeah, I really love the scenery here, like the trees in the background and the streets reflecting the sun. Beautiful. No, now we go into the. Or do we? I don't know if the roads actually get snowy, because snowy roads are really slippery. I hate them so much. Yeah, I think I did this race once before. I'm not sure because I remember this part where I was like, no damn it goes into the mountains, it's gonna get really slippery, but then it went back down again and I was like, yay, savior, I was saved. Yeah, I think I've done this race once before. I mean, they're gonna bring out more faction missions over time, which is a good thing because pretty much faction missions are the only real races you can do after you've completed the mission in the crew, the actual story mission. And there's a few, but just not that many yet. And if they bring in more, then that basically gives you more to do after you finish the story, because some games I find after you finish the main story, they just don't have enough content for you to continue playing on it anymore. For example, Assassin's Creed. What I thought would be really cool, for example, in the fourth part, in the end, like the last scene when you're just sitting there. I don't know how many of you people who watch me, I missed it. I'm so... God damn it. This was gonna continue happening frequently, I will tell you. I just gotta, once we hit the end of this race, then I gotta be really careful. Because if I do something like that, that might just cost me the first place. Anyways, Assassin's Creed 4, what I believe Ubisoft could have done there was implemented missions after you completed the main mission, because this guy this assassin there, he was talking about that assassins would need to capture territories from the Templars in the Caribbean, and if you could just do like missions where you capture Templar territories after that you finish the story, that would be epic. That would make me play the game even longer, because I mean, once the story's over, then I mean, you can't do a lot anymore in those games like Assassin's Creed. But in this game, I actually find it really nice, even after the story's done. I mean, you can still play all the story missions. My cell phone is like ringing in the background. I hope that's not too annoying. I can't reach it right now because it's kind of far away. But yeah, I hope it'll stop soon. And I just survived. I survived. Good. Alright. Let's see. Where are they? Can I see them from here? No. I can. But I can't read the... Oh, this road. Yeah, I remember this road. Don't you drive here in the story sometime? I don't know. Possible. All these places look the same. But if you don't know the crew, it's not that new anymore. It came out, I think, end of 2014 with all those other big games like Assassin's Creed Unity and I don't know. But a bunch of games came out there. And what the hell? Please. What are you doing? Please tell me there's... Oh, good. There isn't. Wow. That was not that bad. But okay. I don't know, I just... Once you're off-road with a circuit car, there's... Even if you steer in one direction, you're just gonna go the direction that you're already moving in. Because there's literally no grip, no control of your car off-road. But I'm still first place, so that's okay. Alright, 10 out of 35 checkpoints. I'll see, I think I'll make a cut in this video and upload two, because uploading like an hour long video, I don't know, doesn't seem like the best idea. I'll make a cut probably somewhere around checkpoint 17, 18, somewhere around there. Depends. I'll check with the time, what the timer says. And I actually managed not to die yet. I mean, like, have a collateral damage thing that my car explodes and whatever. That's pretty... I mean, usually I would have done that already. Multiple times. But it's looking good so far. Alright. Drifting a bit here. You can't really call that drifting, it's just sliding. It's really not helping me anyway. As I was saying, if you don't know the crew, you can check it out. It's actually still a game in progress. What I mean is that they're still adding new content, which is really cool. And I believe they will continue to do so for a while. I don't know for how long exactly, but I hope for a while, because it's a nice game. And I'd like to see it stay alive. But most YouTubers already did Let's Plays, and it's not the game anymore. That's that everyone wants to play. Although I like it a lot. Damn it. Okay. Oh, the other guy's coming in from behind. Nice. We were slow enough for that to happen. Holy shit, how fast is he? And I also don't know, this is only a theory, like I don't know how this game is coded and programmed and things like that, but I think if you're really far ahead of the others, then the area in which they are in, I can't see anything, maybe isn't theoretically spawned. I don't know how exactly to explain this, but it doesn't really exist. It's only a simulation then of where they are and how fast they're going, and that means there's no other cars on the road, meaning they can just have an empty road in theory. Not really, because perhaps only the part loads in which your car is actually in. I don't know if this is true or if the whole map would be I mean, if the whole map would always be loaded, then well, that would be, I'm guessing it would be a lot laggier, and you would have to have a really good PC to play it lag free, which my PC is actually okay, but it's not that good, and it's actually handling this really well, this game, with good graphics, and I'm recording at the same time, and I didn't really notice a decrease in FPS or any lags or something like that, so it's totally okay. So I don't know if that's true, but it's just something else that would make sense why when they're behind you they can catch up to you more easily. Oh damn it. Okay, got the curve. This is actually interesting. Like I'm talking all sorts of stuff right now about this. Wow, whoa. About this game and about just stuff in general. which is probably what I'm just gonna do for the rest of the video, because I mean, even though it's really nice to drive around here, what can you commentate about? I mean, look at those beautiful, you look at this beautiful hill that I'm climbing up here with red sand and bushes. Yeah, that's all I have to offer right now. Anyways. Oh damn. Please. Yeah. And I'm gonna try not to use the back and track button, which actually removes points if you use it. So that's the reason why I wouldn't use it. Whoa! That's like the third time that a car almost made. Damn it. Third time and then it happens. Great. And the other guy's behind me. Yay. Yeah, right, I have a... Great, that's just beautiful. I have a wheel, a gaming wheel actually. In fact, I have two. The first one I bought was the... Speedlink Drift OZ. What the hell was that? It was just like an invisible hot bump there. Or what? I don't know. But I have two wheels, one of them being the Speedlink Drift OZ, and that one was the one I bought first, and it turned out not to work. Then I decided I'd buy another one, the Logitech Driving Force GT, and I'm okay with it. I don't really like it that much. I don't like the force feedback on it, and I don't like the sound of it, how it turns. I mean, it sounds kind of like you're destroying the wheel. But I also don't really like the feel of it, how it feels in your hand. It's an okay wheel, but I don't know, it's just not my type of wheel. If I ever need to, I'll buy maybe a third one. That's really smart, buying 3 gaming wheels. But I have that. I don't have it right now. I'm not using it. I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, which I find actually handles a bit better than if you use a wheel. Because this is not the Crew is not a complete car driving simulator, but rather like an arcade car game, where really using a controller is just, you have better handling and stuff, better control of your car. Perhaps in like Project Cars, for example, that game that's coming out soon, which I might buy and make a few videos to. I think it would be better to use a wheel in that game, because it's a hardcore simulator where like it's supposed to simulate exactly how it is driving a car, which this one is not so much. The reason why I'm not using my wheel is because I have a microphone that I actually do have a stand for it, but that stand is kind of broken and it's really useless because it always falls over because the microphone is too heavy for it. And so I have an arm coming, the one that you put on your table and you can kind of move around. That's a car. Whoa. That's number 1, alright. First time we crashed. And so I can't use the stand that I have right now because the microphone just doesn't come close enough to my mouth, and the voice quality is really weird. I hope it's a bit better now. Basically, I have my microphone lying in front of my keyboard now, pointing upwards, and so that's where my driving wheel would go, and I mean, I would have to choose between one of the two, and I can't really record it without a microphone, so I have to take the microphone, and I'm taking the Xbox 360 controller with it. But it's actually, I believe it was a bit better to take the... For these really long races, it gets tiring to use the wheel, because you always have to kind of sit upright, and you have to press your foot down on the gas pedal, and you always have to steer, while on the controller you're just moving your thumb and your 2 thumbs and your pointing fingers, I don't know, your first fingers, whatever you want to call them. And I'm not using Nitro at all. I should. But that's also the thing that that they did, that Ubisoft did with this game, that the computer opponents kind of are always with you if you're in front or behind them. That kind of makes the game more realistic. The race, not like you're always in first place and the others are 5 minutes behind you. Whoa! He just jumped over that car. No respect. Just threw his wheels onto that roof. Damn. That car is a wreck now. Or it should be. Oh, look at that drift. Beautiful. Okay. So I'm third place now. I don't know how that happened. But let us reverse this and get our places back. This is a curve. Damn, I was close. I almost didn't see that I was going to be he just drove into that car. Looks so funny when someone's driving really fast right next to you, then suddenly he's just not there anymore because he's stuck in the back of a car. That's exactly what just happened there. Oh god, that was one far jump. Alright. And I just can't stop looking at this car and thinking that it's so beautiful. I mean, this sticker, first of all, king, because of course this car is like... Damn it! Alright, let's go off-road a bit here. We can do this, guys. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now my oh god. Now my car looks really beautiful. It's like at a nice tone of brown. Like, why would you go to a tuner if you can just paint your car brown like that? And that's kind of the problem. If you go downhill in this perspective, you do not see what's in front of you because, well, your car is in the way of your line of sight. Paint. Oh. What just happened? Why did that guy just flip? I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that, but I couldn't really control. I would have had the option to brake and try and get out of the way, or I could have just continued on, and that's what I did because I'm mean. Damn it. That happened. Oh, he's stuck. What is he doing? Where is he going? Does he want to make a stop at that farm there? And have some refreshments? Alright, we're at 16. Some point around here I might make a cut. I'm not sure. Maybe a bit later. Maybe not at all. Wow, that's a gigantic jump right there. But if there's a sudden cut, then, well, get ready for the next video that's coming out soon. Or maybe I upload them both at the same time, depends, I don't know. Oops. Because we have about the half of our checkpoints right now, but that doesn't mean that we have half of our total way to go. We're already on for 25 minutes. And the video is going for 28 minutes already. And this is the thing that kind of annoys me about automatic gear shifting. Sometimes when you brake and you don't go down to a specific speed, then the automatic gear shifting system thinks that it's just going to remain in the 5th gear like it just did and take ages to get back to the speed it's supposed to. In that case, to get like fast, you really need to shift down. That's what automatic doesn't do. In short races, that's why getting using manual is just better. And if you're wondering how manual shifting works on Xbox controller, because there's actually no button for it, no special button, then this works on a PlayStation controller as well, PlayStation 4 or 3 or whatever you play this game on. you use the right thumbstick and you just the pressing it up is shifting up a gear, pressing it down is shifting down a gear. It's pretty much as simple as that, because you don't need the up thing anyways, because the up thing is looking forward, which you do all the time, and the back thing is, wow, really, that happened. The back button is looking backwards, which you can also do with this other button, which is on the Xbox I think it's LT, or the small button on the left hand side, where the brake is, just the small button above that. If you press that, you can look behind you. So you really don't need those two perspectives on your right thumbstick, and you can use them for the gear shifting. Therefore, you don't actually have a handbrake, because I think the handbrake could go where this button is, where the LT is, but oh god, that's a curve. Didn't see that. But I don't use the handbrake that much because it's mainly good for drifting, and I'm not that kind of drifter guy, especially because this game is not the drifting game either. You can drift in the performance and the dirt spec, but like in circuits and rally, I don't know, it's just not worth it. I mean, raid, not rally. In German it's called rally, so that's why I'm saying rally. Excuse that.